from all your other, okay, this is the combined propulsion. This gives you, each screen gives you a little bit more information.
Oh, these are like they're like a V-drive. They're not a direct shaft going out the back from the bell housing and the motor.
Right.
They go into a,
here's your gearbox.
I'll show you that when we go down there.
Wow. So essentially it's kind of a V-drive, kind of, right?
It's not a V.
Not a V, but...
No, but it's in backwards.
Yeah.
Backwards.
Is it a reduction gear in that transmission?
That gray box to the right is actually reduction gear.
At what ratio?
That's about a 4.3 to 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're turning 514 engine and 119 shaft.
Really?
And this the reduction gear, that's your clutch housing hangs on there also, air clutch. And you see all your varying temperatures on your reduction gear.
Wow.
You got your little purifier and stuff.
The turbo is going 20,000 RPM, 21,000 right now.
Well, let's get back up to that one. We're only down to 39 pounds of boost, but I mean, if you're going flat out, we've seen it up to 52 pounds boost. I mean, that's
unbelievable. Yeah, that's nuts.
Your exhaust temperature.
So the hottest one is running about 830, 850 right now on number 2 and number 5.
Number 5, 769. And it's like our clutch permissions. We have to have all green lights in order to, you know, we start them up, get ready to clutch in. We have to have all our permissives met before you can clutch in.
Yesterday when we docked, when we were in Midwest, did you shut them down, both engines down that whole time?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear it start.
Yeah, we opened the cocks, the test cocks on there. Dan will show you them when you go down there. And then you get ready to start up, you pre-lube them, blow them over.
You got a pre-oiling system on them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That just circulates through the whole internal gallery system of the engine before you start it, so it's just not dry.
Here is, you can see what your lube hole pressure is at your last bearing.
Some temperature. Well, that tells everything. My lord.
Yeah. Like on your cooling, you got all your...
What about pyrometer? What about exhaust temperature, the gas temperature?
Well, we got, that's right on your port.
Would be up over 1,000 degrees?
Right here. And here's your turbo inlet, turbo outlet.
Does it show temperature at the stack? Or no?
Yeah, that would be at your inlet here.
Okay. 872. Yeah.
That's your each individual cylinder exhaust temperature.
Wow. Why would one run so much cooler? Say, for instance, number 5 versus number 1, almost 100 degrees.
When they set these in the factory, everything's factory set. Everything is. We have our original documentation, our test bed documentation, which was ABS approved, EPA approved, and everything else. You can't really take, like on the old engines, it's take one fuel pump and throw it on another one or whatever. You got like a shim plate to get a certain firing pressure and exhaust temperature parameter that you have to stay within, all right? So that's all set at the factory, so you can't go swapping out. No.
The shims are riveted to the block. We can't change the shims.
See, we, like on the old engines, you know, I mean, we had a problem with a pump or a pump gun, we swapped the whole pump out. I mean, there was no big deal. Here, everything is different. Everything is so EPA stringent. It's nuts. It really is.
Sounds like it.
Okay, when we water wash, you know, like when we water wash our turbos and stuff, we have to log it. We have an EPA log in there. We have to write down the engine hours, you know, the time and everything. Yeah, it's crazy.
Are these engines American built or are they foreign?
Germany.
Germany.
MAK. Motor sent aus Kiel or something. MAK
Really?
They've been around for a long time.
Huh.
MAK have been around for a long time. They're good engines.
I've heard of MTUs and MANs, MANs, and
I think
Deutz and Sulzers, and I've never heard of MAK in a while.
MAK is good. In fact, I think they have like 50% of the market now. It's unbelievable.
This is the division of Caterpillar. Caterpillar owns MAK.
Yeah. Cat bought out MAK. Cat also bought out EMDs.
Boy, Cat a few years ago, we're not doing too well.
Well, you see what their stock has done in the last, what, 3-4 years? It's 2008, it's tripled about.
Well, they don't make, they went out in the heavy duty trucking business now. You can't get a Caterpillar in a class, you know, in a class C or a class D. Peterbilt, Kenworth, nothing. You got to buy their own engine now. Peterbilt and Kenworth makes their own engine. Now you got a urea tank on these new trucks with the Cummins. You got to put animal urine in a tank, and it burns it, completes the burn before it gets to the exhaust or goes out the stack. Adds $10,000 to the price of the truck. Really?
Yeah.
So how many hours can you put on an engine before it needs to be overhauled?
Well, for any big work we're going to have to do, at 15,000 hours we got, we'll be pulling like pistons and stuff and checking our pistons and everything else out. 30,000 hours actually for the main bearings and stuff.
Wow.
So, they're pretty beefy main bearings. But we'll be spot checking them at 15,000 hours.
Yeah.
Pull one head off at the end of the year. Check that, and more scope all the other cylinders.
Okay. And what kind of fuel burn rate do they consume at under power like this? How many? How do you measure it? Gallons an hour, or?
Well, we go by pretty much every 24 hours.
Oh, all right.
Because everything is so up and down.
Yeah.
Figure about 10,000 gallons of main engine fuel a day.
Okay. Wow.
But we're also burning that in our boilers when we're docked. We're burning heavy. On the run, our waste heat boilers are creating enough steam where our hotel boilers don't even kick on.
Okay.
So that's taking care of your steam load for all your heaters, your fuel heaters, your purifier heaters, your low wall heaters, and whatever hotel steam you may need or whatever steam you may need in the town for heat.
Okay. But at the dock, you're running the boilers, and that's consuming some of the fuel too.
Close to 10,000 a day.
Yeah.
In fact, we burn more sometimes. If you're in rough weather and you're bucking a headwind, you're
going to burn more. Yeah.
You're burning a lot of fuel.
Yeah.
You burn that fuel, you preheat it in a tank, or do you preheat it in a small quantity just before it goes in the motor?
Dan will bring you through the fuel module. But
what did you say, 280 degrees?
Well, look, it's 266 degrees right now. It's set on what you need for a certain viscosity. Okay. So we'll go into the fuel system here. I give you your these little storage tanks, these little service, and these are bunkers. How many gallons we have in them? And it goes into our heavy fuel service tank. That's where it goes into our heavy fuel booster module over here, which heats it up.
I mean, you're not heating up 5,000 gallons of it at a time to 280. Are you preheating it in a smaller quantity?
Well,
so
yeah,
as
right,
on demand?
Right, it's on demand.
Okay,
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.